So I'm a big fan of Dr. Lindsay Doe, who is the host of the YouTube channel Sexplanations, and that's a channel that I think all human beings should be subscribed to because it's very informative and entertaining. Basically, Sexplanations is a YouTube channel all about sex education, and it's very frank. It doesn't sugarcoat anything, and I think it's perfect and it's honest, and I think everyone should be subscribed to it. Anyway, this video is not about that. Lindsay also has a second personal channel called Doe Eyes, and she recently did a video on that channel. And in this video, she was talking about how she was 33 years old and one of her friends was turning 33, and she was talking about how she didn't have that many friends or people around her who were her age. And that's kind of how I feel in my life. I'm 29, I turned 30 this year, and I don't really have that many friends that I see on a day-to-day basis that are like 30 or 29. I have like 3 or 4 close friends that are around my age, but other than that, I mostly hang out with people that are either younger or older than me. So it was just a fun little project, a fun little video. Lindsay decided to look up celebrities who were 33, just to sort of get an idea of like what kind of people in the world, what people her age are doing. So I thought it'd be fun to try it myself. So I'm going to look up celebrities who are born in the same year as me, who are either 29 or 30. Anna Kendrick turns 30 this year. I don't know that much about Anna Kendrick's career. I've only seen 2 movies with her, which are 50-50 and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and I love both of those movies. I have seen a few interviews with her, and I think she's like super like awesome and hilarious. I didn't know that she was like turning 30. Like I kind of assumed that she was younger, but it sort of makes sense to me because she does have this sort of adult vibe. She has a very youthful look. Like if I read that she was like 25 or something, I would believe it, but she has this very adult vibe, I think, going on, so I can believe it. Kaylee Cuoco, I think that's how you say that. I don't know much about her except that she's on The Big Bang Theory, and I kind of like that show. I know a lot of people, especially a lot of my peers, don't really like that show, but I think it's funny. Michelle Trachtenberg. And I feel like a lot of people, especially younger people, may not necessarily know who this is, but this person means a lot to me. She was on the show The Adventures of Pete and Pete, which was an amazing show on Nickelodeon that aired when I was a kid, and I did not know that I was the same age as her. That's awesome, because she played this little quirky, intelligent girl on the show, and I guess I was the same age as her the whole time, and we just sort of grew up at the same time. RavenSymone. I didn't think about that, but I guess that makes sense. RavenSymone's one of those people that you can sort of, or that I can sort of compare my life to and just be like, wow, we like grew up in 2 completely different worlds, because she's been, you know, in TV and movies her entire life, like literally since she was a tiny kid. So like it's just hard to even compare. Like what was she doing when she was like 12 or 13 compared to what I was doing? Probably something completely different, you know? Apparently she's on the show Empire now. I didn't know that. I don't watch TV, so I have no idea what's going on. That's So Raven for life though. And that kind of shows you that because, you know, That's So Raven was on the Disney Channel, and we were the same age, and she, you know, I think was she a high school? Did she play a high school kid on that show? I don't even remember. But anyway, we're the same age, so you can tell that I was way too old to be watching that show, but it's kind of funny. Barkhad Abdi turns 30 this year. And this is just notable to me because if you don't know who that is, it's the guy who was on the movie Captain Phillips. It's a Somalian guy that was basically his breakthrough role, and he won like an Oscar for his performance. It was like his first role, his first major role at least. And, you know, that movie just came out like 2 years ago. So, you know, that's sort of inspiring to me that, you know, he was able to make such a big breakthrough in his career, even when he was pushing 30, you know. Compare that to, I was just talking about RavenSymone, who's been doing it her whole life, and he was able to break through later in life. So I feel like that's kind of inspiring to me. Bruno Mars turns 30 this year. I didn't know that. I kind of assumed that he was younger, actually, because I feel like most really successful pop stars are younger than me. I don't know what his first hit was. The song Nothing on You with B.O.B. apparently came out in 2010. He started out when he was, you know, in mid-20s or something, or he got known when he was in his mid-20s. And we were the same age the whole time. Thinking about Bruno Mars is interesting because I'm sort of always like, my philosophy is that if someone else can do it, then I could probably learn how to do it. But that's just a person that's just like so much more talented than me at certain things that is just kind of a whole nother level of achievement that I don't even hope to come close to. Grace Helbig turns 30 this year too. That's obviously, that hits super close to home because we both started out as YouTubers. Well, I'm still a YouTuber. I guess she's still a YouTuber too, but if you think about it, you know, she started making videos in her bedroom, you know, and now she's about to host a show on E Network, which is nuts to think about. So that's super inspiring to me that she's the same age and she's about to be 30, and you know, her mainstream career is about to kick off in a major way. So that's like super motivating to me, and you know, good job, Grace. Cristiano Ronaldo is 30 years old. It's sort of similar to the Bruno Mars thing. You know, we're the same age, but he's achieved a level of success and skill at something that's just like far beyond anything I can even imagine. All right, now I was trying to find someone who had the exact same birthday as me, month, day, and year. My birthday is May 29, 1985. So I was looking. The only person I could find though is a professional ice hockey player called Nathan Horton. We are exactly the same age. Apparently he's pretty good too, so good job, Nathan. Hold it down for the May 29, 1985. So anyway, there are, you know, I was looking on IMDb and there's like thousands of people that, you know, I looked through the list. I just sort of picked out people that I recognize and or that I had like a personal thought about. If you think that this might be interesting, I think this is a fun thing to do, so feel free to make a video. I think you should do that. Or just make a blog post, or just leave a comment below saying who you found that is the same age as you and what that makes you feel like and how that, you know, compare yourself. I mean, you can't really compare yourself if you're not a celebrity, but just what does it make you feel like? How does that, do you have any nostalgic memories of these people because you did grow up with them? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to all of the new subscribers. How you doing? If you like the video, please press the thumbs up button and subscribe if you like my hair. So what we need to do is find out how much a woman with the exact same qualifications, occupation, marital status, work experience is making compared to the man. Luckily, a lot of folks have already explored that.